Hey tubes, I'm working on a little racer's bike here today. It doesn't have any brakes on it. This is where the brake, the original brake goes. Right here, it's a disc brake, and it hooks onto this rear axle, and then clamps this little piece here. That's the disc. But that's probably pretty hard to find. This is an old Broncco. This is about a '68 Broncco. So I decided to put a band brake on the clutch here. I bought this one. What this does is, this is meant to go on a go-kart and stuff like that. It sits right on the clutch there, but you have to find an anchor point for one side of it. And I was looking on this, and I could have used this one. That lines up pretty good, but I didn't like that idea. And there's another bolt down here it would have lined up with, but that's for some reason not focusing here. But that, it's just an aluminum block, and I'm not crazy about that. So what I did is I found these two other holes right here, and I'm going to make a bracket, a 1/4-inch steel bracket right here. Let me line them holes up for you. Right there. I'm going to drill 2 holes in that and make a bracket there and hook a bolt up to that. Yeah, he had no brakes on this, and little racer's not here today. He thought it'd be more fun to fly out to Vegas with his honey instead of hang out on a rainy day in the garage with me. But that's okay. I don't mind doing this because them guys take care of me, so I'm going to take care of them. And he needs some brakes, so. Alright. Let me take his clutch off here and we'll get a better look at it. Alright, I cleaned these holes out here. They're like a fine thread 15/16. I guess that'll be a 15/24. But let's line these up here and see exactly where we want to put our bolts. Alright. Actually, they're gonna go right here somewhere. Alright, let me drill these holes out and we'll see how it fits. Alright, drill these holes. Got some bolts there with some lock washers. There we go. Okay, I'll put that on there and see how it looks. Alright, I'll tighten this up here. Okay. It worked out pretty well. Alright, let's put the clutch back on. Now, I've got a bunch of bolts here. I think this is the one I'm going to use. No, I think oh, here you go. I'm going to actually use this one here. Let me try and stay out of your way there. I'm going to weld it on to that thing there. I could have just drilled a hole through there. It's a 3/8 bolt. Drilled a hole through there and used a longer bolt. But what I'm going to do is weld it on there. And you want to keep your top half on there because I don't know if you can see the bottom half, but this actually squeezes. The cable goes through here and it'll squeeze, and this always stays stationary. So that's why you want this to lay on there, And I'm going to clamp that there and then weld that in place. But before I do that, I want to make sure nothing's in the way of my chain. So let's put that on and see how that looks. Alright, put our chain on, and we have clearance. Not much, but we got clearance. It's let me see. Could be about 1/8 of an inch or so, but that's all you need. Even when that bounces, it's not going to really hit the bolt, because I think when you're under power, the top one is always tight. The bottom is what's loose. So I think we'll be okay there. There's no problem. Okay, if you noticed, I left the bar full length because when I put the bolt on, like I say, it'll be right about there. I might have a little bit over here, so I can put a little platform to hold the cable. I want to hold the cable in line with that. So I'm going to weld that bolt on there, and we'll go from there. Alright, I got that welded on and bolted on there and everything. It seems to work pretty good. See this? That's your clutch. And then that'll just stop it. Once that stops your back wheel. So what I got to do now is put a cable holder on there, something to hold the cable. And I got this little clip, and I'm going to put a piece of square stock on there. You know, just so I'll tap that. Put a bolt in there, then that'll clamp down on your thing, but or your cable. So I'm gonna mount it right about there, because it's about where the cable comes up. So I'm gonna put it right there and cut it off right about here. Okay, that'll be the end. That's where the cable goes, so everything will be in straight in line and stuff. So let me cut that off and maybe tap a hole in the end of it, and we'll see what it looks like. Alright, what I did here is just weld this little block on here. You could have welded a bracket or anything, but I just happened to have a piece of steel. And I tapped the end of it, a 1032. That way we just put this in here. This is our cable thing. Alright, I'm going to set you up on a tripod here, and we'll put it together. Also, this brake here, you don't have to really crank down on it. You can, I guess it wouldn't hurt nothing, because I got a lock nut in the back and a lock nut in the front here. And I guess it wouldn't make any difference, you know, if you let it ride up and down, because it's going to be pretty tight. So, all right, let me set you up here and do some work. All right, first I trimmed the cable up, the handbrake cable. I'm going to have it run along here and then just come straight down like this. But first, put this, you see that little like barrel clip? That goes in here, and then you got to put the cable through the hole here. Okay. Oh no, afraid the cable. I don't know how I did that. Now, hold up, let me trim that. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, with that straight wire, you have to get rid of that straight wire. You can't leave it there, or else it'll bind up inside and get stuck. I had to take the cable out of the case here and unwind that one strand all the way up to the top and break it off. So be careful you don't do that. That'll be a lesson to you, kiddies. Let me try and do this again now. Okay, we got it now. Yeah, I didn't have this Allen key all the way out, that's why it caught. I'm not even tightening it all the way up, I'm just sticking it in here now. Because I'm going to have to figure out where this goes. Meanwhile, I can put this on. Nice tapped hole here. Okay. Want your cable. Want your cable right about there. Okay. I don't have to get crazy with that. That holds pretty good. Okay. Now with this, you want to make your cable tight all the way up, right to the handlebar, and then pull it up to just about there, so the thing still spins. There we go. but you see it's still spinning back here. But when you squeeze the handbrake, it'll clamp right up on that. Okay, let's put the chain back on. We'll see how it looks. Here's something cool. When I had to take the hand grip off to put this this brake handle on, and it revealed the original color. It looks like lime green, slime green, whatever you want to call it. But that's pretty cool. I kind of like that. Maybe I'll, if Racer decides to paint this thing, maybe I'll talk him into painting the original. All right, let's see how the back wheel works. Let's see how the brake works. All right, it's a little dark here, but let me screw around back here so you can see. Gotta reach up here for the hand grip. There you go. Now you squeeze the grip. Boom. Stop. Oop. Stop. So there you go. You got yourself brakes. All right. It's dark out now, so I'm not gonna try. I'm not gonna test run it, but I'll wait for a little Racer to come back from Vegas, and he can test ride himself. But I'm pretty confident it's gonna work pretty good. Alrighty. See you later.